Hey y'all, and welcome to my new channel, and we're going to be talking about everything and anything, so Texas, Dallas, Houston area, things of that nature, and how serious it is. DWIs are not to be taken lightly. It's not a ticket, it's not a slap on the hand. You are pretty much branded for the rest of your life. It's the modern day Scarlet Letter. You cannot get it off your record. Once you're charged and it is on, like you've been convicted, it is on your record for the rest of your life. You cannot take it off unless the governor pardons you. Seriously, there's no deferred adjudication, nothing like that. So I recommend, if you do get a DWI, fight it tooth and nail. Know your law inside and out. I highly recommend, seriously, honestly, to get a lawyer, someone who deals only with DWIs, and who optional for a lot of people, because that's like $5,000 to $10,000 to $15,000, $20,000. But if you're like a nursing student like that, or you're trying to get in a position of a government position later on and you're young, I say fight it tooth and nail all the way, because it can really be damaging. People see this on your record when you're getting hired. It's attached to your driver's license, so every time the cops put your information in, your DWIs are going to come up, and that's going to give them more initiative to follow you and to pull you over and to question you. So just to put that out there, I'm not saying driving while drunk is cool. It's not. But you have to understand also that we're human beings and we make mistakes. And what about forgiveness? And DWIs are not forgiven in here in Texas. It's just not. They don't forgive it. It's with you forever, and sometimes it can affect your job and sometimes it can't. And a third DWI is a felony. They actually have a felony court for DWIs, and it's just really devastating. I've talked to a lot of people. I've seen a lot of people, good wholesome people that just were in the wrong place at the wrong time. People that work, pay their bills, love their family. Not everybody who gets a DWI is an alcoholic. That's not true. That is not. If you have one drink, say you go to the bar, you have a beer, about an hour later, whatever, male or female, depending on your height and your weight and everything, you go and you drive and you get pulled over and they smell beer on you, they can pull you over and take you in for DWI right there. And your blood alcohol content might not be at 0.08, which is here in Texas, but it might be point something. They're going to take you in anyway. So whether you like it or not, you're going to go in for a DWI. So then you still have to go through the process of getting that wiped off your record, getting a lawyer, fighting it, and figuring out what the freak is going on. So even if you have one drink, the cop can still take you in. Even if you didn't have nothing and the cop suspects you of being under the influence, they can take you downtown to court, and it is a charge. So then you're still spending money, regardless if you're innocent or you're not. You're spending money to fight this DWI. Let me tell you that. From one drink to 10 drinks, it is all the same to them. Cops want to fill a quota here. We do not have the best police department here. Let me tell you what. Cops are trying to fill a quota. DWIs are money for the state, local, state. They are money. They have a separate court for DWI felonies. Let me tell you what. This is who's getting paid. The lawyers down there, the pro bono, not the pro bono, the DA, the lawyers down there that if you don't have an attorney, you can't afford it. They're getting paid. Then you have to go through all these classes. They're getting paid. Mothers Against Drunk Driving might be is a big influence in that. There's a class for them. Their organization is getting paid because you have to pay a certain amount to the Mothers Against Drunk Driving. Everybody's getting paid. Everybody. These classes, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, these lawyers, these lawmakers, everybody's getting paid. It is a money maker. You make so much money, and not to mention probation. If you go on probation here in Dallas, your first one, your second, your third, whatever, you go on probation, and that's probation up to a year, 6 months to a year. They're getting paid. Then if you have to blow or do any kind of testing or something like that, they're getting paid. You see what I'm saying? It's money making. It is money first and then safety second. I'm just going to say it. It just is. The punishment doesn't fit the crime, in my opinion. I'm not saying this is for vehicular, intoxication, manslaughter. That's not for that. That's not for if you hurt somebody, injure somebody. That's a whole different can of worms. But if you're just pulled over and you're under the influence, that's just it. Or you smell like it, or your car smells like that, that is your ass. And I'm just being for real. I'm not saying it is cool. I'm repeating this again, that it's not cool to drink and drive, because it's dangerous. It is dangerous. But now it's come to a point where in 2013 it's about the money. It's a money making machine, and they're making the punishment even higher. They're going, I think they're trying to push for first time offenders to get an interlock put on their car, and that's monthly fees. And some people have to have a device attached to them in order to keep their to keep driving, or to keep working, to keep out of jail. Some have camera mounts on them. It's just crazy. It's not solving the problem. If there's an issue there, it's not. If these DWIs are still happening, it's not getting better. What is it that we can do to educate people about how to properly drink? Cabs, cheaper cabs, or services, or hostels or rooms where you can go to sleep off your buzz or something next to the bars. Why can't we have some kind of services that help with that, versus people getting drunk and driving their own car, and you're giving them all these punishments and it's not helping, and it's fattening the government's pocket, but it's not helping with the issue. I think a lot of it has to do with drinking etiquette, how to drink, what to drink, how to control your liquor, binge drinking, and all that, because we are not taught how to drink, and we're not really informed in school what alcohol really does to us for real. I mean, we're scared and like, don't drink and drive, but why don't we break it down? Like, what's a good drink to start off with? What will it do to your body? What's the best thing to do when you are drunk? You know, is it good to have, you know, when you do go out drinking, to have somebody that you're with? Is there a cab service you can put your name? There's different things like that that should be addressed, and I will be doing separate videos on how to order your drink, tolerance, alcohol tolerance, you know, drinking etiquette, not getting sloppy drunk, but getting the right amount of even, and keeping breathalyzers on you, and even apps that tell you what your blood alcohol content is, so that way you don't have these issues. That is it for now. That's my baby, and I'm gonna go. If you have any questions about DWIs, personal experiences, I'm not trying to offend anybody, you know, anybody whose family member has been killed in a DWI or anything like that, my apologies. That is a horrible thing for both sides to go through, because when you go out there driving drunk, you're not trying to kill people. You really not. It's just, it's the booze and how much booze you've had. Here you go. But that's for a whole nother story. Again, if you have any questions, some DWI punishments are harsher than other states. Like, I know New York, I think somebody said New York is just ridiculous. California is probably right there with Texas with being nuts. So anyway, rate, comment, subscribe if you like, and I will talk to you later. Bye.